Hey everyone, Rarity Dash here, and it is time. RWBY Volume 7, Chapter 1 is here. Gonna react to it. It's called The Greatest Kingdom, and we're in Atlas, and, yeah. All of my hype. Volume 6 was incredible. Definitely my favorite volume so far, and I just can't wait to see how we follow that up, and, what we do. And I'm just glad this hiatus is over. It was kind of a rough hiatus, not just because fans were at each other's throats, but also because of all the kind of questionable stories coming out about Rooster Teeth, which, yeah, not really the best thing to see. But I mean, even knowing all that stuff, I still love my RWBY, and I'm still gonna stand by the show and enjoy it, especially since Volume 6 was so good that I have faith Volume 7 will be really good too, and especially with it being Atlas. There's so much to do in Atlas, so much to get into. Obviously there's the Weiss stuff, her family. We're going to see Jacques again. We're going to see Whitley again. We're going to see Winter again, which will be really cool. We're all all looking forward to more Winter, I think. She's just sort of been out of the picture for so long now. We met her in Volume 3. She was there for a few great scenes. Then she left, and then we never saw her again outside of the character short, which was a flashback, and I guess Chibi, but I don't know if that counts. So it'll be good to finally see her again, and for Weiss to finally see her again. That's even more important, I think. That's what she left to go do in Volume 4. She left to reunite with her sister, and she was denied that. And I can't help but remember that when I watch Ruby and Yang reunite in Volume 5, that there's Weiss, and she does get included in that hug. But, yeah, she's not able to have her own sisterly reunion at that moment, and now she finally will be able to have that, and that'll be good. I also think yeah, it's definitely time to meet the mother, and I can't wait to meet Weiss's mom. We've definitely set her up well with her alcohol, and yeah, that'll be interesting. I especially like in Volume 6 how we kind of alluded to that situation very subtly, with Weiss kind of watching RWBY and Crow's relationship and kind of obviously reflecting on that. And I think that kind of is a good... yeah, I think actually watching that might help her sort of reach out to her mother a little bit more, and we'll see. And I'm just interested to see what the mother's like, and... learn more about her. Is she the Winter Maiden? That's often been a theory that I've kind of thought might be the case, though we'll see. Because I don't think it's Winter. That's too on the nose, but it would kind of make sense for the Winter Maiden to name her daughter Winter, and that would kind of be a thing, possibly. Though the Winter Maiden could be a completely unrelated character. It would be kind of weird for two of our main characters to have mothers who are maidens, so maybe we're not going to go there, but I don't know. It could also be the case, but yeah, definitely excited to meet Weiss's mom and get into all that, and just all the family stuff in general, see where that goes. But it's not just that. It's not just Weiss. RWBY has a lot of connection to Atlas too because of Penny. And I'm hoping she's actually finally able to get some closure on Penny, because for RWBY, I think Penny was the heftier blow, really. Pyrrha, that's what brought out the silver eyes, but, I think RWBY was closer to Penny, and that was the first blow. That was what kind of, I don't know, but I think for RWBY, she needs that closure on Penny, and I hope we meet Penny's father and get into that. I think there's a lot of potential for that character, who we've, I guess, caught a glimpse of and has been mentioned as early as Volume 2. But, yeah, it's time to finally meet him and see. I'm guessing he's the other major player in Atlas. It's Ironwood, Jacques, and him. And maybe he has something to do with... well, maybe it has something to do with Watts, I would say. I think maybe he's either a mentor or a rival for Watts. And if that is the case, considering Watts made the tail for Tyrion, maybe he's been doing, like, the prosthetics too, and is responsible for, like, Ironwood, and maybe even made Yang's arm, or maybe even Maria's eyes. I mean, we saw he's pretty old, so he might have been around for that. So that's a character that could immediately be connected to all sorts of stuff. And yeah, of course, Penny. I just hope we get a lot of mention of her, and we do something with that. And yeah, Yang, with her arm being made in Atlas, regardless of if it's that guy or not, she at least owes a thank you to Ironwood, and hopefully we have a scene with that. And maybe they can actually relate a bit, because he has the prosthetics too, and that could be interesting. Although Yang, of course, is probably going to be very heavily invested in whatever Blake's doing, because we got our Bs, and I hope for a lot of good B follow-through. Not going to really spend too much time mentioning that, but of course, that's what I want. Yeah, Blake, she has something with Atlas now, too, because we saw the reveal with Adam, the SDC branding, and yeah, we've killed the monster, but now we kind of have to deal with the environment that created it. And I definitely think that's probably the route we're going there, and we're going to use Blake, and probably Yang too, to kind of tackle the inequality of Atlas that we've definitely set up. I mean, we saw Atlas finally, and it's this floating city, and below it we have another city, and that's obviously Mantle. So, yeah, that'll be interesting to get into, and all the fauna stuff, and just, yeah, there's a lot for all the main characters to do, really. Maybe not so much the supporting characters. I don't really know if there's much Juniper is directly tied to an Atlas, except potentially Nora. I mean, I've always thought Nora might be from Atlas originally, just because obviously she has the Norse inspiration, and it would make sense for that to mean that she's from the cold place. So, I don't know. I think it is possible Nora was originally from Atlas, and maybe we'll get into that and learn about what her life was like before she ended up abandoned and in Kuroyuri. And that would be cool, because we never really had direct focus on Nora, even so much as we did on Rin in Volume 4. So, yeah, that would be good if that is the case. But, yeah, I don't know. Hopefully Juniper isn't too much in the background again, because we like them and want them to do stuff. Of course, Oscar, he's probably going to be involved in just like main plot stuff, because we do gotta take that relic to Ironwood, and actually talk to Ironwood and see what's going on with Ironwood, because right now he's kind of playing into Salem Sands, but maybe we'll be able to talk him out of it, or I don't know, probably not. I think this is probably, Atlas is probably where we kind of set up for a fail, ultimately, but maybe not at first. I think we're going to probably spend several volumes in Atlas, at least 2, because it feels like there's a lot of important stuff to do, and I don't know, but yeah. And of course we have everything else. We have Cinder and Neo on their way, and we have Watts, who, I mean, I'm pretty certain, in fact, that Watts is set up to be like the main arc villain for Atlas. Though, I don't know, I mean, Salem herself, she could get involved. I mean, she has her flying monkeys now. So, we'll see how those come into play. And, yeah, there are just so many pieces that you could use for Atlas, and I'm excited to see what we do. To the point that I've now talked for 10 minutes without even getting into the episode. So let's change that. Let's actually watch this thing and see what we do in this first episode. Chapter 1, The Greatest Kingdom. I mean, we all know what that means. We're in Atlas, and they definitely consider themselves to be the greatest. But yeah, here we go. There's that moon. The moon! these ships.
Manta 5-1. Welcome home.
Picking up exactly where we left off.
Please continue your approach to
So I wonder when we actually get those new outfits. So I do know about them. I haven't seen the trailer.
I don't understand.
But I have seen the RWBY outfits. And Jean's hair, by the way.
But we are here. We got the lamp to Atlas, so I guess we'd land and get some answers.
I'm not
Makes
so
sense.
sure. I've never seen our forces deployed so aggressively before. If we land in a stolen ship, there's no way the security team will let us anywhere near Ironwood. They might even take me back to my father.
Aw. Can't have that.
So... Winter,
Oh.
put some distance between us and the fleet.
You don't have to tell me twice.
Going to Mantle? Okay. I like the look of it.
Many of us describe these uncertain times.
Really letting that beard grow.
I can tell you what is certain. The kingdom of Atlas will remain strong, and it will remain safe. That is my promise.
General Ironwood. He looks tired.
James, what have you been doing?
Yeah. Wow.
This isn't right. None of this is right.
Manta 5-1, we've noticed a detour in your route. You are to make your way to Docking Bay Omega 12 immediately. Do you copy? Over.
We're kind of running out of time here, kids.
We need to ditch the ship.
Agreed. Get lost in Mantle and buy ourselves some time.
I'm telling you, my sister can take us to Ironwood.
Weiss?
A reminder.
Huh?
Failure
Oh.
to cooperate with Atlas military
There she
personnel
is.
is a punishable offense. If your sector is
Winter?
under lockdown, please ask
No
the
offense, Weiss. I'm not sure that's a good idea anymore.
That voice
There's
just sounds
obviously
wrong.
something very wrong. If we can just talk to her, then we...
Look, I'm not even sure we should be talking to Ironwood until we know exactly what's going on with Mantle.
But everyone, calm down. I know someone who can help with both.
Manta
Oh.
5-1, you are to make your...
Jeez, lady, take a hint.
Okay. What do you got, Maria?
Come on now, hurry. It shouldn't be much of a walk.
Is
Show
this
your
many
teeth.
soldiers normal?
No. At least, I didn't think so. Huh?
Oh. Yeah. All these drones. Oh. Yeah, camera. Wow. Oh.
Ooh.
Well, took care of that.
Maybe we should pick up the pace.
You have to remember, the kingdom had just lost the Great War. The people of Mantle needed a sign of a brighter future, and that sign was Atlas. After all, a home in the clouds is about as bright as it gets.
Not very bright down here, though.
here for your safety. Thank you for your cooperation.
Unless you're the one having to look up at it.
This whole city, it just seems awful.
Yeah? You don't like it here? There's plenty of space out in the tundra.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
Atlas is the greatest kingdom in the world, alright?
We can't cause a scene.
The embargo's got us in a rough patch, but it'll blow over. You'll see.
We try and help the other kingdoms, and this is what happens? I say let them rot!
I apologize.
I didn't mean to insult you.
Stupid faunists like you wouldn't understand.
There it is. Oh.
It was worth it.
I love Weiss.
Hey, wait! That was wild!
Wow.
We are here for your safety. Thank you for your cooperation.
And no more heavy
So who is that on the posters?
Ah, it's good to see you again, old friend.
Oh.
Ah, yes, yes. Have we met?
Well, this is off to a fantastic
Okay.
Cybernetic optical implants? You adjust them every 10 years or so?
Maria! Yes, with a cybernetic optical
Oh.
implant.
Well, that's interesting.
We adjust them every 10 years or so. Oh, wow. Has it been that long already?
Ah, I know.
It's a cool chair.
I age like a fine wine. Would have been here sooner if I hadn't run into these jokers. At the time, I thought they might need my guidance while fighting a little old sphinx.
Oh, did they?
No. They had much more complicated issues.
And this is...
So impatient. I didn't think I'd need to introduce one of Atlas's finest minds.
Working in a place like this?
Oh.
He likes to keep a low profile. Something I've come to realize none of you know anything about.
You can call me Pietro.
Finest heart, too.
Pietro.
This pharmacy is just
this
where
him?
he volunteers when he's not building the future of Atlas alongside Ironwood up in the clouds.
Oh, it's stuffy up there. Down here, I get to help the locals and have a little fun. I'm currently working on shoes that make you dance. You
Okay.
want to try them on?
Yes! Before we get to that, we were wondering if you could help us. We came to Atlas hoping to talk with General Ironwood, but,
What exactly has been happening here?
Oh.
The fall of Beacon took a toll on all of us. James was no different. I couldn't tell you exactly what it was he saw there, but it changed him. He's
scared.
Paranoid would be the more appropriate term. You have to understand, it wasn't just the Grim. Someone completely dismantled Atlas security code, made it their plaything, and made us look like traitors to some and buffoons to everyone else. Whoever managed to do that is either a genius or one of our own. I fear the answer.
Probably both. Yeah.
And so does the General.
Maybe Atlas isn't as safe as we thought.
After we came all this way, we can't just leave, can we?
How does the council feel about all of this? Or Winter Schnee? Do you know anything about her?
Well, the council's so scared they'll agree to whatever he wants. Though some representatives from Mantle are... Wait, you're wife Schnee.
Yeah.
wait, what was it that you were trying to say about Mantle?
You painted it.
Oh.
What?
Yeah, he made that.
You're Team RWBY.
Yeah.
You know us?
Oh, my girl, I do. I most certainly do. And I feel like such a dunce for not recognizing you sooner. My daughter's told me so much about you.
Oh.
Your daughter?
Come on, Ruby.
Trouble.
I guess we'll save that for later. It looks like I was right about all that. I mean, it makes sense. It's just connecting the dots. Oh. Yeah, you don't have much of a weapon, Blake.
I guess the city defenses aren't doing much.
Maybe this is the guy to help you with that. Oh. Grim? Yeah, it looks like Grim.
Well, we didn't come this far to film.
We got out of the fight in the first episode. What kind of grim is that? Fast. Oh. Come on, Yang.
Hey!
Oh, cool. Combo. Is it like a saber-toothed tiger or something? Oh, there we go. Bro. Nice! Oscar, you got something? Very nice. Aw. Well, definitely learned how to do the flashy action again. Rin, time for your moment. Oh! Well, she can still shoot, even if the weapon's broken. Oh. Is this gonna be him? Pietro? Or this Atlas? Oh. Or...
Penny!
Is it, though?
Why don't you say hello to your friends?
Sal? You?
Okay. Wait. Does she? It seems like she actually knows Ruby.
It is such a pleasure to see you all again. Penny, I thought you...
Died? I guess in a manner of speaking, she did. But we were able to recover her core from Amity Arena once it had made its way back to Atlas. It took me some time, but...
I'm as good as new. Better even. And now I'm the official protector of the city.
That's my girl. We're not going to let a little ripping to shreds stop us, are we?
No, sir.
This is
They...
strangely wholesome. Sounds like Penny to me.
Wow.
We have so many things to catch up about. I cannot wait. It seems we will have to wait. Let's talk more later. I can't wait to
She seems like the same Penny. I'm kind of confused about the whole soul thing, though.
I can't tell if I completely understand what's going on or have like a million questions.
Wow.
And thankfully, I have about 1,000 answers. But let's get out
That's
of this.
watching Ruby for you, Nora.
I have absolutely no idea who that child was. Is she important somehow?
Wow.
That was unexpected.
Never a dull moment.
But I wouldn't say unwelcome. I was honestly expecting things to go a lot rougher.
Oh no. Oh no! What is this? Ooh.
Good work, team.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, pal! I'm a licensed huntsman. Just help save everyone?
Oh no. Yeah, it's Atlas. Oh.
Let's get them loaded into the next transport.
Please. We were just trying to help.
What is the meaning of this? What are the Aesops even doing down here in Mountain?
Ops?
Doctor, good to see you. Well, we heard a report of an unauthorized ship making an unauthorized landing, followed by an unauthorized use of weapons by non-licensed huntsmen.
If we could just talk this out.
They'll be able to talk this out once they get up to Atlas. Let's move out.
Okay. To Atlas we go.
Now this is much closer to what I was expecting.
Oh, here we go. And this feels very anime already. This intro.
Keep dreaming about a better world.
Huh?
Wishing for some clarity. Always hoping that a lightning bolt is gonna save you from this gravity.
I love this.
You're holding out for some romantic life.
Oh wow, that Yang. Oh. I'm wondering when the new looks come in. Are we gonna have a bit of a time skip within the next episode or so? Crew with the beard. Oh. Oh, and these guys are important, I guess. And then there's Watts. Yeah. I really love the anime effects here. And these two. And those two. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm Yang looking awesome. Oh. I haven't seen anything of Nora and Ren's designs yet, so I might have to take a look at that. And who are you? Oh, and I guess we're gonna have to fight Ironwood? And Tyrion, of course, is in play too now. This is the most anime opening ever for them. I love the song. So I wasn't crazy about the Volume 6 song, but that one just sounds good to me. So... Wow! Penny is back! They explicitly said she wasn't going to come back. I mean, of course they have to say that. I believe them. Aww! I love her new hair. It's weird, but it's cute. Like... Well, was not expecting that part of it. That was interesting. Yeah, that was quite the premiere. We set up a lot of stuff. Things not looking great in Mantle and Atlas. Just everything kind of being taken a bit too far with Ironwood. And all these drones all over the place, and soldiers, and drunk people. And then we meet Pietro, our Geppetto character, Penny's dad. And he's immediately quite likable. He's a cool guy, and yes, he is responsible both for Maria's eyes and Yang's arm, as the implication seems to be. So that's really cool. I mean, the only thing we haven't confirmed so far is the Watts connection, though that would make just obvious sense that there is some there, and we'll see if that does get confirmed soon. I mean, we are obviously saying that Watts is from Atlas and part of this, so it's just natural there'd be one. Yeah, and then we have this epic fight with all these saber-tooth Grims, where just everyone has a moment to shine. And then Penny! Like, seriously, I mean, the first inclination when you see her destroyed is, oh, she's a robot, she'll be back. But just so many years of just being told, no, dead is dead in this case. She has a soul, and that's gone. That I just can't help but question it, actually seeing it now. Like, is this the same Penny? She seems to have the same memories. But, I don't know. It's great. It's great to see her again. And, yeah, Ruby probably needs this. I want to... I mean... Maybe this is where you get me onto the ship. I don't know. I did see it. I did say it was, like, really cute in Chibi, so... Maybe it can win me over. Then we have these guys show up at the end, or I forget what they call them, the ops, but we got 4 of them, and one of them looks pretty pretty nice. We got a waifu in there. I'm gonna watch this intro again. I don't know if I'll play it, but I'm gonna at least try and go through it and see what I can notice. Probably gonna pause it repeatedly, so I probably won't play it, but gonna see if I can't find anything hidden in it. I love the song. I love Blake's new design, by the way. I mean, I haven't really commented on the designs. They're all great, but Blake's, I like the shorter hair. She looks more like her mom, and that's a good thing. Yeah. And Weiss's fancy hair is nice. And then, of course, Ruby goes with the Crow hair. Which, by the way, Crow's voice is kind of a distraction. It just doesn't sound right at all. And I don't know if I'll ever get used to that, but we'll see. Yeah, just, it feels... It honestly feels like Crow's been dubbed over by some amateur who's just trying to sound like him. But failing. And bearded Ironwood is nice. And yet we have all the silhouettes of these 5. Which I guess there are 5 of them, and it looks like 2 waifus. So, nice. Do we get a good shot of all of them? We got this main guy who looks just kind of... Oh, there we go. And maybe not 2 waifus. I can't tell. It's really, I mean... hard to say. Then Watts with his smirk. And we get a bit of Tyrion. Jacques and Whitley. And then Weiss and Winter. Still no mom in the credits. Or the intro that we see. I like Nora's new outfit. Rin's is pretty similar, but looks a little bit more appropriate for the winter. Now my player's paused up. Damn it. Guess it didn't like me pausing so much. Let me try and get it back up. Oh, no, it's... Let me mute that. Or... didn't work. There we go. You don't need to hear the... Yeah, I'm interested to see what happens with Winter, for sure. Penny's adorable. I do love Yang's outfit, too. That's really, really cool. It's a good look. And, there's our closer look at Nora. Looks like she's cut her hair shorter again. And, I do like the outfit, too. So that's... It seems a little bit more mature. So that's... And, yeah, I guess Ren's is more different than I thought. He's got the interesting shoulder thing going on. That's cool. And then Jean, I just, no, I don't like the hair. I know it's like a meme, but it really looks weird. Well, it looks like... Got another hammer user in there. I think that is a girl. And then we have this other person who was on the posters, who looks interesting. Some sort of opposition to Ironwood, possibly. I mean, with the posters, I'm thinking some kind of political figure. And she's fighting Tyrion, so that's cool. Alongside Crow. And more flashy anime stuff. And this this pose, but I mean, obviously there's that part where we have like Oscar and Ironwood fighting, which is interesting. Or is it Ozpin and Ironwood fighting? But at the very end, our little anime end frame has Ironwood in the center of the good guys. As even Crow is apparently getting some kind of new outfit. So that's interesting. We got our new characters. And, So, cool stuff. Very cool intro. Just really liking it immediately. And I just have good feelings going into this so far. I mean, it's like a really good start. I mean, still there are a ton of questions. Which I think we even had kind of a meta joke there from Maria. But I'm sure all will be answered in time. And we're doing a good job so far of showing Atlas and Mantle and everything. And I'm glad that we finally met Penny's dad. And Penny's back. And that's crazy. Yeah, really, really eager to see how this goes from here, and see what we do. Should be fun. Anyway, good stuff. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Let me know if you did, and see you in the next one.